go again. I'll be back.
Okay. Like, where were you? She was.
You're so surprised to see us.
Yeah.
We're just here missing you, Samantha. Missing you.
Baby, come back. I'll never let you go, Rose.
Come back. Come back. Come back.
I'm all out of love, so lost without you.
I think that all clapbacks from now on should just be funny TV and movie quotes.
I love doing that. I used to use Saturday Night Live all the time. Find clips from Saturday Night Live to do
I
claps.
used clips before too. I laughed pretty hard making my video tonight.
Yeah.
It took forever.
I know. It's fun though. It's worth it.
But the laugh after, still worth it when you're playing it back.
Totally. Were all those individual clips that you put together?
Well, it was like a 10 minutes of clips, and I went through them and picked ones I liked.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of little edits.
TikTok has a little box up here that says "Get info on Canada's federal election."
Yeah, I can see that it's on the bottom of like the comments.
When's the election?
Okay, it says countdown to election, 36 days. Voter registration, register to vote. No, thank you. I'm not going to register through TikTok.
April 28th.
Was that when it was supposed to be?
I already called this. I should have been a fucking psychic. You should call me Sarah.
Well, I'm not political, but can somebody explain to me what's going on?
Did you read it on your tarot cards?
You're like
I just knew this is how it was going to go down.
according to my left nipple. You're like, in my third eye, it's gonna be.
There's an 80% chance it's already raining.
We think he's about to start doing fortunes. Somebody calls them fortunes. Fortunes.
No, but can someone explain to me what's going on with this election?
He called an election. We got to vote.
Yeah, they called it election. I knew he was getting it. Like, as if we all didn't know that was the plan.
Okay, but is it for just the Liberals?
No, it's a federal election.
Oh, like fully. You now this
Full federal
could end up
election.
getting,
It's
like,
up now. Like, even like fucking 3 months ago, I would have sworn our next government was going to be conservative, and now I don't think it's going to be.
I don't think it is either.
Fucked up. I've never seen that part coming.
Polyev
why they
dropped
did
like
this.
27% or something since Carney got elected into the leadership.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Polyev.
So Trudeau stepped down, so they didn't lose the Liberal Party.
No, that's not how it goes. Carney's basically a replacement till what could have been till October. That's the maximum they could have went without calling an election, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So,
If Trudeau stayed there, they wouldn't be in.
well, he probably would have done the same thing anyways. I think I was predicting he was going to do the same thing when he closed Parliament till March 24th. I knew that was where we were going to be starting an election. And I did think that we'd have a new prime minister by the summer, like late spring or whatever. I said by June, we're going to have a new prime minister. And everybody's like, no, they're going to call it for October. And here we are.
Yeah, because isn't that when they usually do elections? Is in the fall, right?
They can do them whenever. I knew this was how it's going to play. It can't be any more obvious, guys.
But I mean, regularly when they schedule them, when they're supposed to be scheduled, like how they're supposed to be, it lands in the fall. Is it? Normally?
Typically, they'll run an election in either the spring or the fall. They won't usually run them in the summer or the winter.
Oh.
Think.
Huh.
Well, I guess you never know. Doug Ford just ran us through one in the winter.
Weird. I don't know. I never followed politics.
Neither did I.
So just since the convoy, that's
Yeah.
when that all changed. I'm like, oh, I should pay attention. What's going on? Yeah, I want to vote for whoever, the opposite of who Jimmy and Beaver are voting for.
So,
Whoever they hate, I should probably vote
the
for.
liberals? Yeah. I think I'm just going to give another vote for the Rhinoceros Party again. Do I know anything about them? Fuck no, but I was one of 6 people that voted for them.
What's the Rhinoceros Party?
I don't know, it's a party in Grande Prairie. And I vote for them because I don't like any of the leadership.
Yeah.
If you don't vote, you can't
It's
bitch.
been NDP. NDP has been like the BC go-to. But I don't know. I do like the idea of the dental care.
Where
I
it
do think they need to
where
bring
it
that
doesn't
back to the
really
health
matter. If you're in a fucking conservative riding and you're a liberal, your vote doesn't mean shit, and vice versa. That's the part that pisses me off. Because they go by ridings, and that's how they win.
I don't think it changes a whole lot, though. I think they're all still connected to a bigger entity that the people in the world with money are who control our governments. So I feel like it's just a puppet show. I've always thought that, and that's why I never bothered getting into the politics or voting. Because I think it's just to make us look like we have a choice in.
I'm the same.
It's kind of like, do you vote for shit or the other shit?
Yeah,
Go to the
that's why I
front door.
vote Rhinoceros. I don't know what they're about. I know nothing about their platform, but
We're gonna fucking blow this up in our faces, whether you guys are interested in or not, over the next 5 weeks, less than probably, but because it's right here in my TikTok face. It won't go away. I can't make it go away. It says, get info on the Canada's federal election. Like, fuck off. They're pushing politics on us. TikTok is. Why is it their job to say that? It's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
I know it's in all lies. It's just fucked up. It's fucked
Would
up.
it be like considered foreign interference? Because this is a Chinese run.
I think it has to do with that everybody's so brainwashed by what's going on their phones.
Yeah, but still, like they shouldn't be asking those questions because it's run by it's run out of country, right? So Bailey.
I don't know. I think we used to have TikTok offices in Canada or something.
Yeah, those are gone now. I thought. Hey, you. What do you need?
Everybody hates the jellyfish.
Oh,
I don't.
you're gonna attract doses.
I give a fiddler's fuck about the jellyfish.
I've had more lies today than I ever have.
Just doses.
Like four
about the jelly.
Pardon me, Samantha?
I said I've had more lives today than I ever have. Like I've went live 4 or 5 times, I think. And I don't ever do that. It's a one and done thing normally. One and done for today.
You bored on this Sunday?
We're not bored. I think it's just kind of fucking ironic that all the shit disturbers, when people have time to deal with them, they don't have time to deal with the shit they've caused. Like with Danielle and Panda tried to talk to Danielle, me trying to talk to Dosis. Like, you trying to, well, you're probably not trying to talk to Kenny anymore, and they all just fucking scurry.
Apparently he's here. Oh, on the club account. Come on up in a box, Kenny.
Oh, Kenny is here?
Oh, stop.
And then remember yesterday when Dosis was telling you that Kenny's really upset about you guys not being friends? No, he has to request to come up. I don't
No.
think he's here.
He's upset that I finally started pushing back against his fucking bullshit. He doesn't get to just sit there and walk all over people and say whatever the fuck he wants to without repercussion. And no, Kenny, I'm not seeking out any kids, and I don't even know whose account would be your daughter's. And neither would I ever go to that page or try to contact that person.
Club Mix just came back in.
That's fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy of you to say or try to make up a scenario where that's
Yes.
even a thing.
Okay, so Shay, you started posting pictures of me from my Facebook, which are not on my Facebook anymore, so there's no way you would have
Kenny,
gotten those. You would have
how
saved
can you
those.
make
But
fun of
listen,
beautiful women like
Samantha,
me?
so
But I'm asking, how can you
I didn't
make
get
fun of
those.
beautiful women like
And
me
also,
with
Shay,
like
Someone
that?
else gave that
So-
meme to me.
I have
So
a serious
you're using
question
my-
before you two move forward. How can you
wanna
make fun of a
say-
you're
beautiful
using
woman
my
like
Samantha, I don't care what you have to say.
fuck's
Can you shut up for a minute? Like, I don't care about you. Shay, you use my domestic violence picture to try to taunt me and come at me
wasn't
when you
from
know about what I
Oh.
went through that night.
That wasn't from domestic violence.
Yes,
that was from a fight
okay,
you got
then
into.
how did
You
I
owed
get the
somebody
fat
money.
lip and the bloody lip there, Shay? You know exactly what that
No,
was
it's
from.
not. No, it's not.
That was from John punching me out that night where they stole my van. I was left at a fucking pizza joint with my fucking covered face in blood. And my dad had to come pick me up that day. You know
John?
exactly
Who the fuck
what
is
I went
John?
through. Oh, now you're
No,
going
I
to tell me
didn't.
who's John? You know exactly
No,
who John.
I heard you got
Okay,
punched out
whatever,
because
Shay.
you ripped
You're
someone
showing
off.
who you are. You are a
You ripped
piece of
someone
shit
off.
using my domestic violence against
No.
me
That's a
after
lie.
you started
Stop lying.
posting
That's a lie.
pictures of
That's
me
a lie.
first.
That is not
Also,
about
you
domestic
did go
violence.
after
No.
my daughter because how would your video come through her
Oh,
algorithm?
you're-
You piece of shit. I have her
No.
blocked on all my stuff. So
Bullshit.
you're a liar.
Kenny.
Go
You
fuck
just made all
yourself.
this
You
crap
go.
up.
You're really cool there, Shay.
I don't
you're
know
really
who
cool. You
her
are a
account is. How
horrible
would I know
friend.
what her account
You
is?
are a horrible friend. This is not what friends do to each other.
Are
They
you
have
kidding?
arguments. They talk back
Look
and
at your
forth.
accounts,
Okay?
like your buddy.
Yes.
Your
Because
buddy
look what you
has
did
my
to
name.
me. You started
You're
showing
doxing
this
me.
pictures. I
You've been
never
doxing
doxed
me
you.
with your-
I
yeah,
never
you
doxed
connected
you.
to-
Okay,
yeah,
show
you
where I
did.
doxed you. Show where I doxed you.
Yeah,
show
if
it.
you and the
Show
account
where I
that has
doxed you,
doxed
Shay.
me
Come on,
is
Shay,
keeps
show-
showing up on my
Where?
page at the same
Where
time.
did I dox you?
Kenny,
No,
stop
'cause you're
harassing
connected to the
women.
people who have done that to me.
Stop harassing gay men, mistaken.
Excuse
Anyway,
me?
Shay. Anyway,
you-
Shay. Well,
No,
where
that
did I
wasn't-
dox
also,
you?
that wasn't- no.
Where did I dox you, Shay?
That account. It came in
What
here
account?
right after you came in, and it
What
comes to my
account?
page every day. Yeah, you know what it is, and you're a part of the
Okay,
Madness
whatever.
account.
Show
too.
it then. Show it.
You're a part of the Madness account,
Show
and
it.
the one
What
that has
madness?
my
I'm a
name.
part of all
Oh
these
my
accounts
God,
now.
Kenny,
Okay,
You're
Shay.
in here on
Answer
a
your
fake
fucking
account.
question, bro.
Yeah, but this is my account that everyone knows that it's my account. It's not a fake account.
You're
When
right.
you
mistaken.
got found
Your
out,
name,
when you got
you don't
found
have
out,
your name on your
Like
account,
you?
mistaken.
When you
don't
got
have your
found out-
pictures either, mistaken.
I don't have a hate picture as
Okay,
my
I don't care
profile.
about your mistaken. You're a waste of my time. I'm here and talking to Shay.
You make
okay?
up nothing but lies, so you've lost all
That's right.
credibility.
That's right. Where are your receipts, mistaken, to show where you ruined a man's
Oh my
marriage? I'm still
God.
waiting for those receipts.
I don't know why I owe
Right?
you
Because
any
you are
receipts
the
about
liar.
a marriage
Everybody
that has
knows
nothing
that
to
you're
do with
the
you.
liar.
That
Mistaken.
they're lying
You're so
to you.
desperate for attention.
Who's
You're
John?
in here attacking
I
me
have-
when
I
I'm
have
trying to
all
talk to
that
Shay.
proof. What are you
You're saying I'm
talking
attacking
about?
women when I'm trying to talk to Shay. You see
And
the
you're-
difference here?
and you're saying
attacking
that
a gay
I
man.
ruined a marriage.
You're
Talking
attacking a
about
gay
my
man.
kids.
No,
That's
you're
how
saying I
pathetic
ruined
you
a
are.
marriage. I'm not attacking you. I'm
Well,
questioning where you got this
Okay,
information
mistaken.
from.
You do ruin people's marriages.
Aw,
Try it. I have the
Kenny.
proof. I showed the proof. You don't have proof, mistaken.
I have
Show
all
your
the proof.
receipts
I
then,
have all
mistaken.
the
Show
proof.
them.
Verbal distraction.
Kenny, stop. You need to stop. You have gone after a whole bunch of people for God knows what. You're talking about you and she were really tight for a long time. And then all of a sudden now she's shit. She's garbage.
Well,
And
it's
you're like
vice
kissing.
versa.
And
That's what he does.
I'm not done. I'm not
He's a
done. I'm
horrible
not done.
friend.
I'm not done. And you're kissing ass with Lorelai? Really?
Lorelai,
The one chick-
no, that's what
Yeah, the
friends
one
do.
chick who used to
That's
go
what
after
friends
you
do.
about
That's
being
what
a
people
fucking-
that care about each other at one point
Penny,
do. They talk
No.
about
You're not
the
their
differences.
friend.
They work
No,
it
you
out. It's
threatened
called
me with
being
it.
an adult.
Can't be
You
They
guys
work it
are
out, okay?
toxic
Nobody
people.
can.
Good. I'm really
Anyway,
glad that they
I'm
worked it out.
done. I just
I'm
wanted
really
to come in here
glad
and
then,
say
Kenny.
to thank you to Shay for sharing my
riddance,
domestic
Kenny.
violence
Good
photos.
Yeah,
I
that
sent
wasn't
you in
domestic
trouble.
violence.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
said
well,
you were
listen,
in
he
trouble
got-
and
he
leave
got
my
punched
child
out for
alone.
stealing.
We know what your
Bullshit.
group chats are like. You have
You're welcome,
children's
Kenny.
schools in there.
Have a
You
good
have
life, Kenny. You're
children's, other
welcome,
people's
Kenny.
children in
You're
there.
You're
just
welcome.
like
You've been
Brian.
going after
You're
my
welcome,
kid
Kenny.
now.
You need help.
You're a
Oh,
Get
sick
help.
You're
bitch.
so welcome.
You
Get
have
help.
pictures of my
Get help.
Facebook that
No, I
aren't
don't.
on
No, I
anymore.
don't.
So that shows you
I
are
didn't
a
have that.
predator.
I didn't have
What
that.
Lorelai and them
Someone
said about
It came
you
from a
is
different-
right.
Kenny.
You did save all my stuff from
I didn't have that.
Facebook. People, when I was fighting with Lorelai
No, I
and them,
didn't.
they didn't share my pictures.
No, I
They
didn't.
didn't share my domestic violent pictures. You
Kenny.
did that. You guys are the piece
Kenny.
of shit, not them.
Kenny.
Get a
Yes,
fucking
Did you
Right.
did you actually just come
That's
into
right.
Samantha's
Well.
live? Kenny, did you actually come into Samantha's live and tell her to shut up?
Yes, you
And
did.
yeah, you did. That is
Just like
so
doses, that's
disrespectful.
what they do. They're verbal
So
distractions.
disrespectful,
Kenny.
Kenny.
That's
All he does is harass me.
I'm
He
just
won't
not
stop
a
because he loves. But here's the thing: he does all the dance videos on his thing on a kid's app. What does
Yeah,
that tell
I
you
know.
about his mental health? He does it to himself. Nobody does it to him. He's hanging out with Lorelai, who stabbed everybody. He thinks I'm not going to get stabbed. Yes, she's going to take you out too. She
He's
doesn't
gonna get
like you.
Yep.
He doesn't grasp that everybody's going to turn their back on him because all he does is follow the wrong narrative.
What just
He's too
happened
dumb
to my
say he
life?
Doesn't care. So bye, Kenny. Just like Brad
Did
guy,
we
we
just
warned
skip
you.
Kenny? What happened?
No, Kenny left.
Oh, he left.
He just wanted
watching from the
to ask
outside.
Shade questions, yell over top of her when she tries to answer, and just have
He
like
doesn't want to hear it.
he's the one that had to say every word. He's very doses like actually.
Yeah. That's what those two are. They're the verbal distraction to be louder than everybody else, and then to go back.
And who's
then
John? He
When
became
Brian guy and everybody kicks him out and blocks him, then he's all mad. Wait, I did the work for you. Bingo. Now I don't need you. He's an idiot.
I don't know who John is either.
I don't know either.
I'd like
is
to
he talking
clarify
about
that I
Maddie's
didn't
John?
go after a married man.
I've never heard
a married
that
man
story.
came after me off app, so there's that,
He's-
Kenny.
The only person that he's ever talked about being in a DV situation with was that Jeremy that he dated. And he talks openly about it constantly on the app. I've never heard of a person named John. And I was told that, yeah, he got punched out because he was like ripped off a dealer or something like that. He ripped somebody off for money, and that's why they beat him up. That's not DV. That's you fucked around and you found out.
So, wow.
I told you there, Samantha, exactly what those two do.
Yeah, but it always
Get a
pops
word
up.
out.
when
That's what they do. That's their
Every
partner.
time shit's popping off, I've missed it.
He's complaining, and while he's got a picture of me up in his fucking.
Good night, Minnow. Oh, he came back. So,
Thanks, Minnow.
Yeah. So did Mandy's John punch you out? Was that him?
I'm so confused.
That's who started. You started it, people. You
Kenny,
started
why do I
it.
need to show you proof that a married man came at me off app? I don't
right.
get it. What does it have to do with you, and why are you spreading lies?
Look
that
at those thoughts are. I'm besties with Dorses and I'm besties with
Because I have no
online.
problem
These are free
sharing
TikTok.
I have
He's
no
a big
problem even
boss.
sharing the message I sent the wife.
So seriously, Shay, now you're gonna sit here and act like it's John, like from
That's right.
Mandy's
Well, you said
John.
John. Who is it? Who are you talking about? You said I know. I don't know.
John
The
or
only
John?
person-
Okay, so we weren't
Henry
friends for
BBS was
we
your
weren't
ex.
friends for so long and talked on the phone all the time. You didn't call me through everything when I was going through, and you knew I was hanging out with John.
Yeah,
You knew I was
actually.
hanging out with Michael
No, that
before I
wasn't from
started
John. That
hanging
was a
out
long
with
time
John.
ago. No,
Pardon?
that was
Worry
not
about it.
from that John person.
Oh,
You
then
just
who
had a
was it
falling out with
from?
that person after.
Who was it from?
I stopped
Who
talking
did
to
I
you.
get punched out from then?
It
Shay,
was-
come on.
Yeah,
You
it
know
was-
everything.
Because you
Who?
ripped off
This
somebody.
Shire.
Who?
You
Who
ripped
did I
off
rip
somebody for
off?
money.
I ripped
haven't
somebody
you
off for
ripped
money?
off? Who haven't
Who
you
did I
ripped
rip off for
to?
money? What did I tell you? Who I ripped off for money?
You're pretty open, Kenny, about a lot of stuff, and I don't think. you
No,
remember
Shay's
that.
bringing
The
it all
only
to the
person-
app. Shay's
the only
bringing all this
person that
shit
you-
to the app, so let's go.
The-
Like,
the
I've
only
never ripped
person that
anybody
you-
off for any money. Sorry,
Yeah,
but
you
I'm just
have.
trying
Yeah,
to
you
figure this
have.
out. Like,
Are you
we
kidding
can
me?
get my dad here. Do you want to hear the story from my father
Yes, I
who's
do.
upstairs? You lying,
Yes.
fat, disgusting piece of shit, Shay.
Why you gotta
What
resort
about
to
the time-
that? She
Yeah.
asked a simple thing.
What about the
Because
time I was
you
on
want
the
to
phone
know
call?
something,
You
Shay?
were
You
hiding
are
in
a
your
fucking
house
liar, and I'm going to prove to this whole
you had
app that you
dealers
are a piece
having-
of shit
digging
friend
into
from
your
now.
and she's
garage.
Because
asking
you know
why
what
are
I
you
went
reserving
through
name calling?
when
She's
John
asking
knocked
you.
me out on
Well-
the back of his fucking porch when we were fighting, and then they just left me there and he went inside. And I took off to the pizza gallery down the fucking street when they had my van and cell phone in the fucking car. And I was late in blood, and when I called my dad to come pick me up.
Was that the
You're
time they did a
lying
drug
bitch.
bust
You know
while you were at
exactly
the
what I
house?
went through, and that's why I sent you that picture. Oh, I'm just going
You
to
never
send
sent me
you a
that
picture of
picture.
me getting beat up
Yeah.
after ripping
You never
somebody
sent me that
off.
picture.
You're a liar,
You didn't
Shay.
send me that
You're
picture.
a
It should
fucking
have toughened you up, but
liar.
it didn't, did
You're
it?
a
I never got that
shit
picture
liar,
from you.
Shay. It just shows who the fuck you are. And
I
I'm
didn't get that
so
picture.
Oh,
tired
really,
of it.
Kenny? I
You
think
guys
you
want
should
to
pay
take
Lindsay
shut up
back.
and thinking you always have to
I
be
think you
relevant
should
when
pay
you're
Lindsay
not.
back. I think you
Okay,
should pay
relevant.
Lindsay back.
Okay. Yeah.
You like
Don't
sit there.
like, I
You
don't
went
know
on.
why you think you have to
You
censor
falsely
yourself all the time,
accused me
Shay.
of stalking
Or
your
we'll see.
daughter, and then you
'cause
turned
I was
around
there,
and were
and I'm
talking
here to
Because
about
bullshit.
that.
you, my
'Cause you're a
daughter
snake.
sat there, and when I showed her, I was like, "Look at the picture they used of me." And then she goes, "Oh, I've seen that as a meme or a meme going through my FYP. I didn't even know that was you."
You
So there you
reposted
go.
it.
My daughter
You
would. I
reposted
did
it.
not. So what does reposting have to do with
You're
anything?
reposting
She's
it from the
blocked on
people
my
who you-
accounts, you fucking
The
moron.
people
She's
bullshit.
blocked on my
Bullshit.
accounts. So me reposting it on a fake account on my backup account, this one is definitely
You
not going to
follow
get her
it
to
with
see
your
it.
own. You know why? It's because your main account. You repost stuff from your main account with that account.
Okay, the main account that I
Yeah.
have my daughter blocked on? You mean that
Your
one?
main account? Really? You blocked her
Yeah.
on all of your accounts.
Yes, I do.
Okay, well
Because
then.
I'm not a sick freak like you. I don't want my kids seeing all this shit.
What? I
Yeah.
blocked my kids from.
Wow.
Well, that's
My
why
account.
I blocked her. Wow.
Why would you show her? Why would you show
can't even
her
have
my
kids. You don't even
profile?
have kids mistaken, so shut the fuck up. You're gonna die a lone, miserable death, and I feel sorry for you.
Really?
Pathetic scum bucket. You
Wow.
big fat whale.
But Shay's
Who's
How
in
do
there
you, how do you
short
feel? You're gonna die
Shay's
alone. Is anybody gonna carry your coffin
Anyone
for you
here?
mistaken? You
It's
don't even have a man or a kid or anybody who actually loves you. You're just a fat slob, man.
Really?
Like
Keep
a
going,
disgusting
keep going,
pig
keep going,
Wow.
keep
from
going,
the fucking
keep going.
farmlands.
Kenny, you can't even
Oh.
reach the top shelf on a
Come on,
cupboard.
Kenny.
Shut the fuck up.
Jenny, why do you, like,
This is probably why he gets punched out so often.
yeah.
You need the step stool
You
to
even
reach
know
his
where you-
fucking glasses. Like,
Yeah.
shut up, Kenny.
Hold on a second. How is it you guys address him as something simple and he's going to resort to name calling and nobody shuts it up? He's basically writing his own story of calling names and that because you're hitting a
I'm
nerve.
not here to fucking babysit adults for the 10th time today.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, that's what you've
Let
been
him
doing.
go
And that's
off.
what you do all the time with doses and him.
No, she's not. She walks away from the
Now
phone.
that
It's not,
Braga's
it's
done,
not
I
her
guess it's
job.
Kenny's turn.
It's honestly, let him go off. It shows what kind of
Holy
person
shit.
he is.
Yeah,
It shows what
true.
kind of person he is.
Why'd I
Let people-
trigger him so much?
let him sink
because I
himself.
was telling the truth. He didn't like that.
Well, it's you got short stuff fucking trying to tell you about your body, but okay, if somebody's fat, they can lose weight, but you're gonna be short forever. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah, sit down, Rogaine.
You know what, TTS? He didn't threaten them at Suncor. It's just when they asked him to come for an interview, he said he had other plans. I'm guessing that's where the job fucking came to an end. But he can blame everybody in the TikTok universe all he fucking wants. I'm not buying it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Somebody doesn't say, "Can we have
His
an
whole
interview
story didn't add up.
tomorrow
His whole
at
story was
3:30?" And you say, "Oh no, I got plans with my daughter." Like, I understand our family comes first, but you didn't want that job that bad.
I don't know. His hairline doesn't even fucking like him. So maybe you should sit all the way down.
Oh god.
Did he really oink like a pig? Like, what the fuck
Yes, he
happened there?
did. Yes, he did. And right when I was going to speak to him, he fucking ran.
Like, I could go back to proof of where he's like defending me against the fat shaming. This is wild.
Yeah.
It's because he doesn't have an
The thing is,
original.
what explains that kind of insanity is being in a drug psychosis. I'm not kidding. You guys, like, whoever's in here lipping off, I shouldn't say this, I shouldn't say that. That behavior is from drugs.
Yeah. I was literally on the phone with him one time, and all of a sudden he was like, started whispering, and he's like, "There's people, they're coming in my garage, they're reefing through my garage." And then he's like, "I owe them money." And I messaged her and told her I'm not here, to go away.
Oh my god.
And this chick's like trying to get her stuff back. I guess she had him store the stuff in there, and then he tells me that he sold it, so he doesn't even have it. So, like, that was supposed to be one of his friends, so he ripped them off for not only money but then sold her shit. I'm like, that's why he ends up with this fat lip. And he sits there and who are you gonna blame for that now, Kenny?
Fat lip.
I don't even know what I ever did to him, to be honest.
When you treat people,
You
like
can't
garbage.
take it personally. That's the thing. Like, you can't take this fucking shit personally when you're dealing with somebody that fucked up.
Yeah.
It takes a while to get clean when you do that much drugs.
But then he wants to go and attack everybody. Like, he came on the attack of me, and
The whole story, as
He's
far
back
as I'm
again.
concerned,
He's
because
back
I let
again.
you open and ramble your big fucking mouth, and then you ran like a little bitch when I went to say something. So this is my whole story, Kenneth.
Yeah, don't try to weaponize your kids while you're sitting there talking shit about my kids. Don't sit there and try to weaponize DV.
But no,
You're
that
out
when I
ripping
got
people
punched
off.
out by
Can
John,
you-
that picture I sent you was
Can you-
way before that incident
Can you-
happened.
You didn't
And
send me
that's
that
not
picture.
that's not the story
Yo,
of how
can
she's
you-
telling it at all.
You
didn't send me that picture.
There was, but then how did you get the picture then, Shay?
I'm not telling my sources.
Oh,
I,
exactly. Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah.
not telling. You never sent that to
Right.
me.
Right. Yes, I did send that picture to you, and I was talking about it was a few days
Well,
after
TTS,
John
because he's
did
been
that to
on
you.
drugs for
Did
years.
you ever
The
tell the
fucking
truth?
picture. I sent it to
might have.
Amanda
I don't remember
too.
it.
Once you get your head
You and Amanda, so you're a fucking liar, and you're lying about that
That's what you
incident
use
about when those
and have
people
chaos
about the
in your
stuff
life
in the
like Kenny
garage.
You
craves.
sent it
Are
to a
you
lot of
talking,
people.
Samantha? Because I really don't care
Yes,
what you have
I'm
to say.
telling you,
I'm not
I'm
on
telling you,
drugs, by the way.
craving-
You're fucking drunk.
craving
I haven't been on
chaos,
drugs
you're in a
in
drug
like
psychosis.
well over a month.
I am telling them about how you're in a drug psychosis and you crave the
Well, you're
chaos.
lying because I
Well,
haven't done
no,
drugs
I
in
think
well
I'm
over a
pretty
month
accurate.
now.
I think I'm pretty accurate.
Why are you a drunk? Is that
Psychosis?
why? Is that why?
Psychosis can
Samantha?
last forever.
Well, you were the one, Kenny,
Okay.
telling people that I was drunk and drinking beer all day when I've got 4 years.
You are. You're a loser.
Who am I to-
Anyway, I'm done.
Kenny,
you
You're a
do this
liar.
all to
Those
yourself. I
shows,
realize that, Kenny.
Shay, who sent you
Kenny?
the picture since I didn't do it, apparently.
I'm not telling you
And
where
you're
I
telling
get my
two different
pictures
fucking
from.
stories. That
Kenny,
one
glad
picture
my
was
son's
way
not
before, and
I
those
don't have
people never came to my
Kenny.
house. They had stuff in my garage, yes, but had nothing
This
to
is
do
why
with
you
ripping anybody
can't
off.
sell
You are a
You sold
fucking
it.
liar.
You sold it. That's
No
why
one
you
never
have to
did
pretend you
that.
were
You're a
home.
liar. You
Why
are
That's
a
why you have
liar.
to pretend you were
You're-
home, because you sold
Pardon?
it.
No.
That's secret.
That is not what happened.
And your dad
at
didn't
all.
know,
You're a
and you were afraid
liar.
that they would knock on your door, so you messaged them and told them that you were like out of town.
No, they
Yeah,
never
you did.
came
That's
to my
what
fucking
happened.
door. No,
was on
they
the phone.
didn't, Shay. Like, what are you
What's wrong
trying to
with
make me
you?
sound like I'm fucking hearing things and having people come to my house? Like I'm like,
That's
caught
that's
a
what I was on the
psychosis or
Because you
phone.
make
whatever.
shit
a
up.
lot of
You
assumptions,
sound like
Kenny.
you're,
It could have
yeah.
been a
Told me that
psychosis.
I may
You're
have to
making
change.
No, I
shit
didn't.
up,
I
man.
did have things of people in my
It could have
garage.
been a
I
psychosis.
did have
where he
stuff in
thought
there.
that there were
You
people
got some
there.
brag guy shit going on up here,
But they
Kenny.
couldn't
What's going
find
on?
it
Yeah.
because you
Nothing to
sold
do with
it.
ripping anybody
the hell
off.
is
They
wrong
did
with
have
you?
stuff in my garage, but it had nothing to do with ripping anybody off.
You
People stored
sold
stuff
it
in my
at the
garage.
pawn shop.
Wait,
You
next
sold
time
Yeah,
you
it
tell us
sold
that
it at the
aliens
pawn
told
shop.
you, which has
Kenny,
nothing
you
to
sold
do
your
with it.
shit at the
Yeah.
pawn
It was
shop.
they were
Yeah.
drug
Tell the
dealers,
truth,
and
Kenneth.
they
No,
were
it
storing their
was her
meth making
stuff from her
equipment.
apartment when she got kicked out of her place. She had shit in
No,
my
you didn't have
van,
to
and then
sell
I
it at
threw
the
it onto
pawn
the front.
shop. Kenneth, you didn't have to sell her stuff at the pawn shop. Just
Yeah,
because
but
she
did.
I
was in
don't know what
She
you're
had
jail.
money.
talking
Just
about.
because she was in jail, Kenny.
All you
You
are
sold
is a
her stuff
beef-bearing
at the
whore who
pawn
drives
shop.
drunk and puts kids in danger. That's you, Samantha. You are a piece of shit. And you got Ash down here who
Don't think
steals
that.
from
Looking
children.
at random
You got
brown
fucking
kids
Shay who
The road
Petition
after
is a
is
child
kids.
predator.
Hold on, hold on.
Whatever.
Hold on,
People are
guys.
pieces
Really?
of shit.
Hold on.
So, you know
Kenny,
what? You
I'm a
are
Kenny,
such a piece of
Kenneth,
shit.
Kenny.
why was
I'm a
you
what?
so
You're
rude? I
racist.
thought you
hold on,
would
guys.
be more polite after a break.
Just a quick thing before I jump out.
Whatever. No one
I
wants to
haven't
talk
really
to you.
heard
I
you
don't really
guys
care what you
call
have to
them names.
say. Anyway, Shay,
Kenny,
you
why
are
are
a
you
piece
resorting
of
to
shit.
name
Keep
calling
up
and
with
shit?
your
Just leave it
life.
to
I
adult.
don't deny anything.
It's just like
I own it
doses.
all.
Just
You're a piece of shit. Goodbye, Shay. I hope you
get
die.
off the app, dude.
Wow.
You're an embarrassment to this app.
Yeah, wow.
All these
Wow.
Well, it's
children
not
out there
happening
get to
Wow.
anytime
watch
Your
it.
soon,
children beat
Kenny.
the fuck out of you, Shay. Your
All
kids
these
probably
kids
want you
get to watch
dead
Kenny
too.
teach
my
himself
Your
how
kids
to
don't
God.
parent.
even love
You're
you.
not helping.
You
Now
kick
he's
your
saying,
kid out of her
You get
house
recorded
because she
what he's
fucking
saying.
steals
Are you
perfume
serious?
from
Talk
you.
over.
That's
What are
how
you talking
pathetic
about?
you
When did
are,
I do
you piece
that?
of shit.
When did I do that?
Grasping for whatever
When did
you
that
can.
happen?
Don't worry.
When people
I
are
wouldn't
burying
even acknowledge
themselves
it.
like that, just everybody else be quiet. Well, I don't care, Venom. He's burying them.
Why does he have to talk
himself.
about kids? What do the kids have to do with it? And my kids are not your concern, Kenny.
He's a racist.
Maybe
He's
stop being a
everything
creep.
about kids because when there's too much, that's what I mean. It gets too jumbled, and that's why people are saying they're getting threatened here. They're saying about kids, yada yada yada, and I'm not even hearing any of it because everybody's talking over each other.
He constantly keeps talking about my kids to people,
Oh, he
to
never
strangers. Why?
stops.
And accusing me of coming after his kid. I'm like, no, that's not happening.
What
I have no-
what world does Kenneth live in that he's like when he's having a conversation, he's the only one who gets to talk?
He learned that from doses.
He's just like that because he's a narcissist and he knows he's wrong.
So they talk
Kenny
louder.
TTS would like to know when you do your dine and dash, do you let your kid leave first, or do you both try to leave together?
Oh my god. He told that story himself too. I didn't even tell that story. All I said is
That would be so sad to do. Though.
I don't take my kids to do things.
No.
That's all I said. And then he told
Probably
his
left
story.
first. He probably left first.
Probably leave the kid there. But I'm a bad parent because I'm here every day parenting my kids. Yeah, like
Oh, he's just trying to get at you. Fucking loser. He's the one that finds like BIPOC children and decides they're somebody's kids because that person has BIPOC children. He's the one that's sliding into BIPOC people's DMs and calling them the N-word. Like,
yeah, right. That's not me. But he had no problem that I was the one taking the lumps for it. No problem with that, and I didn't do it.
Yeah, you definitely took the shit for that one.
But I'm not a good friend. I kept my mouth shut, and Kenny, you fucked up. You really fucked up, and you shouldn't be coming after me, and after my kids, and after my parenting. You should have kept your mouth shut, because I now no longer have to keep my mouth shut, and I won't. I'm not going to let you come in and try to verbally fucking berate me and abuse me and sit with people that wanted to verbally berate me and abuse me. And you think I'm just going to sit here and take it? Fuck nobody. Like,
So can we just
You pushed the wrong
clarify
one.
that for the record again? He wished death upon you and a beating from your own kids.
Yes.
That's all.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And what to your own kids? What?
He
wants
wished
my
a
kids
beating
to
on
beat
her
up-
from her
Beat
kids.
me up.
I still can't hear you guys.
He wants my kids to beat me up. That's what he
Oh
said.
my God, he said that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he said that. Hmm. Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Oh, he'll be in another live crying about what a victim he is shortly.
Ugh, I think I'm gonna have to send an apology message to somebody, to the first person who ever messaged me about him that was trying to get me to go after him.
You know what? Here's the thing too about parenting is that if your kids like you all the time, you're doing something wrong. You have to put down rules, boundaries. They're not going to like you sometimes, especially when they're going through changes in life. They're hormonal, they're angry, they're stressed out. Kids are human too. I mean, Kenny at 40 years old or 40 plus or whatever can't even regulate his emotions. Why does he think that my 11-year-olds have the capacity to regulate their emotions at all times? So, Kenny, shut the fuck up.
Well, and also, just to add, Kenny, you should finish your night off by dragging your ass across.
My 11-year-olds
Okay,
have more
thank you.
maturity than that piece of shit.
Yep.
Yep. I get that.
So, keep my fucking kids' names out of your mouth. Don't talk about my family. You have no right to talk about my family. I don't talk about yours. But I will talk about his behavior and what he does. And yeah, if that hurts your feelings, then fuck, so be it. Just leave the kids out of it. The kids have nothing to do with any of this. I wouldn't be showing my kids my TikToks because that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's a little weird. It's the last thing I want is my kids on my TikTok.
Yeah. Like,
I
why
don't
would you
them
want them
see
to know
this
that
shit.
you're in arguments with other adults who are acting like children? But, yeah, I don't know. How do we teach our kids to be better people and to not bully and not go after, like, do the things, and when it's happening between grown adults online? I don't want them to know what this is going to be like. Fuck. And
Yeah, there's a lot of, oh, you're doing this to us, but they're doing it to themselves, and I'm just like, okay, sure. Oh, cute. Like, Kenny honestly should just drag his ass across the floor and fuck off.
yeah,
hope
I
you
was
get a
silent. I
sliver
was
in your
silent for a
butt.
long time, and I'm with him, and I'm not going to be silent anymore.
No, they just,
I did care about his feelings, what he's going through, or whatever. But no, if you're gonna keep trying to draw a knife in my back like that, then expect that I'm going to push back. I have every right to at this point.
no, you don't deserve that.
But I certainly would never go look for his child to try to upset him. I don't even have to do that. All I have to do is post a picture of him looking like Ron Jeremy or whatever. Not Ron Jeremy. Ron Howard. I mean, and that pisses him off, so whatever. You're gonna like post pictures of me, post pictures of my friends, make comments about horrific comments toward women, attack and berate women for how they look. Does that make you feel better?
I don't know how he gets away with attacking so many women.
We can't
Yeah,
reach
I
the
mean-
top shelf. Like, why are we taking this personal?
I know, like, holy, settle
You're
down, Lord
not big
Farquaad.
enough to talk to me like that.
Absolutely. But the thing is, too, like, you want to come in and berate women tear them down while you sit behind your bold glamour filter and fireworks, wearing your eyelashes and shit. Like, fuck off. You don't. No. Nope. You don't get to treat people like that and expect nothing in return. So, tit for tat, motherfucker.
Well, wouldn't that be like, Kenny, what you're doing, all of the consequences that come your way are on you.
Yeah. He asked for it. He honestly asked for it. He pushed for it. He wanted to push me to a place where I said something negative back to him. And even in that moment, too, while we were friends, and he tried to say horrible things to me, and I wouldn't say them back. And I had enough restraint and enough, like, emotional regulation to realize that this situation wasn't good. It wasn't healthy. Whatever he was going through and what he was trying to do to me wasn't a reflection of anything I did or the person who I am. It was what he was going through. And I tried to remain compassionate to a sense that realizing that he's not in a good place.
So I saw a YouTube video.
I tried to diffuse that situation the best I could. And he just didn't want it. He wanted to appease those people who were giving him the validation that he was seeking. The validation, obviously, that he didn't get as a child, or whatever broken part of him that he hasn't healed as an adult. Right. You need to heal that and then come back.
That's right. I found a video of Brad Guy and Kenny interaction here. It's absolutely hilarious. I just thought I'd share that. Fuck me.
The thing is, though, if you haven't healed, like, as an adult, it's your job to heal all those broken pieces, those things that have hurt you through childhood and stuff. It's up to you to go heal those things so that you don't bleed out on the people you care for. And if you're constantly in a state of trying to bleed out on the people you care for, that's when you know something has to change. That the problem isn't everyone else, it's you. You know, and I think that he's so busy blaming everybody else for his pain that, and he's denying that opportunity to recognize and fix himself. So he needs to do that. And this will be a constant in his life until he fixes his own wounds. So
he won't fix it.
I don't deserve the treatment that I've gotten from him.
None of us do.
And yeah, I'm not putting up with it anymore, Kenny. I'm not making excuses for you anymore.
Or doses.
Mm-hmm.
Let the storm begin.
Yeah.
You know what's weird? How did Cindy B. Feisty get in here earlier? Because I'm just looking at my block list, and I've had her blocked since the 17th.
Oh.
So how the fuck did she get in here today?
Maybe it was a fake account. There's a lot of doppelganger accounts.
Wow.
Next, Shay, he'll say you threatened him. That'll be the next one.
Probably. I don't care. I'm not threatening him.
I know you're not. It's just funny because that's what they do.
Yeah. That is what they do. Like, oh my God. 911.
I ran my mouth.
They're those people that when you go to help an old lady across the light there, they're with their phones going, look what I got you. You're touching her wrong. Oh my God. I'm going to tell the internet.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
That's exactly what he did. I don't believe for a second that he has blocked his daughter from his accounts. That club account is totally connected through him sharing stuff from his main account. He shared my video that would have ended up on the FYP. He knew that. He hasn't shared anything of mine. He's never shared one video ever of mine, even in our friendship. And that was the one he chose to share. Next thing you know, it shows up on that little one's FYP, if that even happened. But it was baited to look that way. So yeah, Kenny, I know you're listening still. I'm not gonna own that. So you've created a scenario to appease the people who want to spread the narrative that I am some kind of danger to little ones. I protect mine. And I would never come after someone's little one
Well, it's
because
just,
I know what it's like to want to protect the loved ones that I have. So no, I'm not built that way.
but he said that she didn't even recognize him. So if she didn't recognize you, how would she have known that that was you in the FYP? Just hypothetically,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
make it make sense.
Yeah. And if she saw a meme of him, why didn't she go to him to say, hey, I saw this of you? Not him showing her something. The whole story is fabricated. It's what they do. He took it right out of their handbook on how to amp up a situation because someone's not giving you the attention or you're not getting the fight, you're not getting the people behind you. So they rage bait. They make up fake accounts, they make up fake scenarios and create this whole entire idea of child harm where child harm doesn't exist just because they don't like you and they want other people to follow and rage against you because they want to hurt you. He wants to hurt me, essentially. Those people who came after me and tried this shit before, they wanted to hurt me. So, like with my main account on my birthday, I posted a video and it was my birthday and my celebration. I made sure to crop out the picture of my daughter and her and I hanging out together. But they saw the hand and they were like, that's a child's hand. And they were trying to make out that it was one of my little ones. Trying to create a scenario where I'm giving minor children alcohol because that little group of people with doses and their little hater group were trying to call CPS on me. So they want that. They want to be able to bring something so they can take away what I love. What do I love? My kids. They know that's the only thing in this world that I would fight hard for. And they want to take that away from me. So, because they can't take a job, they can't ruin my career, they can't fuck up my family. I was in foster care. I don't have that. So the only thing they have left are my kids. But that's what they do. They'll try to hurt you with everything that you love. And Kenny was their pawn. That was their pawn, their way to hurt me. And it's not going to work, guys. I don't care. You're right, Kenny. My heart is cold. It is very fucking cold.
Well,
You don't get that. He doesn't get that
opportunity.
opportunity to hurt me. He can't hurt me.
Fuck him. Fuck him. If you can't fucking have a normal conversation, fuck him.
Yeah.
Just screams and yells. Nobody can hear a fucking thing. He fucking can't make sense of him.
But look at the woman who has a career. She's her own boss. They've tried to come after her business, after her husband's business, but they're entrepreneurs. You can't hurt the business. So what do? They take pictures of the grandchild. They make they'll take pictures of your kids and they'll make profiles of them. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And all for the reaction. Do you guys get your dopamine hit? Do you feel good about yourself when you're doing shit like that? Because in the end, it's you who looks like the fucking fool. You're not going to gain anything from this.
It's all for clout.
And for Kenny, it's just validation. That's all he wants, is someone to ego stroke him because he doesn't get it in his own life.
I think he's drained Dosis already. That's why she was in here a couple days ago telling you that to make up with them and that he loves you and misses you and cries.
Yeah, because nobody has the time to give him that much attention. It's exhausting, actually. He's a very needy person. He needs so much attention. Like, he was angry, even when he would come to me, he was angry at other friends that he would have on the app because they had other friends and they were too busy with their other friends to pay attention to him. Like, he was so affected. Anytime he would notice, out of his 5,000 following on his main account, if one person deleted him, he knew who it was and he was upset about it. Like, this app is what keeps him going, like the validation of strangers. So it speaks volumes. Honestly, I didn't come to this fucking app to get an ego stroke. I didn't come here for attention. I was already okay with myself. And that's the thing, Kenny. You need to fix that shit. Because if you're seeking validation from strangers, you're going to always end up in a deficit. And I've told you this privately, you will never be satisfied because you won't find it. You can't replace that. You can't replace what's broken in you with the validation of strangers. Fix your shit. And it's not my job or anybody else's to fix you. It's your job to fix you. Sorry, did I make it awkward? It's really quiet.
No, it's late.
Yeah.
It's kind of late for our algo on a Sunday.
Yeah.
It's not fair, Shane. I'm sorry he did that to you.
Yeah, no, I tried. I really did try. And I think he knows. And he knows that I had a soft spot for him for reasons. And he knows. But I don't... But even the people in my life, my own family who have struggled, and family and friends who have struggled with addiction, have never spoke to me or treated me the way he has. And I don't... Essentially, I realized too, this person is a stranger to me. We've never met, we've never hugged. There's no long-term connection, and I don't have to put up with that. I don't have to take your abuse. I don't have to accept your manipulation. And it's not fair. Honestly, I wouldn't even take that kind of treatment from my own family. I would cut that shit off. Snippety snip, motherfucker. Done. I don't. I'm not responsible for what's broken in anyone else. We all have our own shit and our own lives to deal with, our own struggles. You know, like, I don't know. I'm at a point in my life, if you don't fucking benefit my life, if you're not excelling my life at all, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, no, I shouldn't. It's not healthy to hang on to things that are toxic at this point. You know what I mean? Like, after 40, we're like over halfway through our lives.
Let's see, after 35. Done. Took me a little longer because I try and have empathy too, but no.
I know it's hard though, but then people take advantage of your empathy.
Yeah.
And then what, right? Like
39 is my year of not giving a fuck.
Yeah. Honestly, it's the best place to be because You got to put you and your immediate family first. Your little ones, that's, you know what I mean? It's you and your kids and your own mental health. That's what's number one. Anything else is secondary.
Agreed. Me and mine, I don't give a fuck about the rest of you. Well, I give a fuck about some of you, but mostly I don't give a shit.
Yeah. But I mean, like, you know what I mean? If you're not in a good place, then your kids aren't really in a good place. And then it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it becomes that situation where you're just bleeding out on the people you care for. You got to be okay. And that's why, like, when people get really stressed out on the app, it's good to take those breaks. It's good to take those mental health days and self-care, because this app can be super stressful.
Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible for mental health.
I know. I almost thought of like taking the summer off of TikTok and just enjoying, like really thoroughly enjoying and detoxing from social media.
I wish it were that simple, but when you leave, they just provoke even more and try and bring you back.
Yeah, true. That is that. Yeah. But I don't know.
As a rule, I'm barely on here in the summer. Living my fucking life. That's what I did last summer. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I took time off a few times, like completely, like go out with the kids and go camping and do different things, activities and stuff. And
Worth it, man. You don't get that time back.
absolutely, yeah. Yeah, we ended up going to the drive-in theater, and we went to like the water slides a bunch of times, the P&E.
Like that's just
Summer is beautiful. Time at the lake, out on the paddleboard or the boat.
I go to the ocean. I play ball with my friends. My kids come.
And I wish summer was longer. It's like the best. I don't know. We don't get enough summer here.
Yeah, I think the summer off is such a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, go make
You know,
connections. Should all meet up and go camping.
We should. It would be fun.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Spot. Bring our boxes of wine.
Absolutely.
Dibs on Venom's van.
Yeah. Bring
A nice river location.
right? I don't know. It's a good life, honestly. Carefree. Yeah.
Lovey, I was with you. Like, I am on fucking Facebook, but I thought, yeah.
It's so
thanks, guys.
essential
No
to.
fucking offense, but no thanks.
It's so essential for your inner clock or whatever to do that, where you just like completely